Good morning. Watch out for unusual movements in the Indian Nifty today at 2:56 p.m. Do I have any specific information? No, I am not privy to any special information. But this is the behavior of the markets every day on options expiration date. Today is the options expiration day, and every time, every month when this day comes, at around 2:56 to 3 p.m., you see an unusual movement in the Indian Nifty. The reason I'm bringing this out is I'm quite surprised that the Indian SEBI is not making note of this unusual movement and trying to figure out what suddenly has caused this. This unusual movement is basically based on the positions which a group of traders have taken in the market and the options which they have sold. So they have to make sure that Nifty is around a certain mark so that they stay in the money. If this is the way in which markets are going to function, how can we say these markets have depth and are efficient markets? It is the duty of the SEBI to make sure that the markets have enough depth and that they are efficient markets. I would request the SEBI to look into this, but do watch out for unusual movement once again today in the Indian Nifty between 2:56 to 3 p.m. today. And not only today, but in the past. Go back and look at history, what has happened, and also look into the future. As and when options expiration comes every month, you will find once again unusual moment unless SEBI intervenes and tries to figure out which is the group of traders and why this unusual movement is taking place every day on options expiration. You can also see heavy movement every time because a major portion of the Nifty is composed of important scripts like Reliance, ONGC, Bharti, and every time there's unusual movement which takes place in these as well on options expiration. Going a little further, a certain commentator, when asked today that what is the range of Nifty he expects in the next options series, he says, well, he expects the Nifty to find support at 5,500. On being probed further, he hastens to add that, hey, it has also likelihood of Nifty going below 5,500 and that possibility cannot be ruled out. Now, if that cannot be ruled out, then how can you say it has support at 5,500? Either it has support or it does not have support. And if this is the confusion, I don't know how investors are going to make sound investment decisions. A tremendous new amount of data is expected from the US markets, and the fall that was taking place in the Dow Jones seems to have got some respite, some relief rallies you're seen in the American markets and across Asia. I still believe that this is only temporary, very short term, and we could start to see another wave of selling very shortly. Fed President Bernanke's statements have got tremendous significance, and this means definitely that the bond yields in the United States are expected to rise much further. I wouldn't be surprised that it aims towards the 3% mark over the next couple of months. The Indian rupee is being slaughtered. It's crossed the psychologically important 60 rupees to a dollar mark, whereas some intervention is expected from the Reserve Bank to try and calm down the rupee. The fundamentals look grim, and I would not be surprised if the rupee crosses 63 to 64 to a dollar in two and a half months' time. I compliment the Indian cricket team for a tremendous success in the Champions Trophy in England, and all kudos to the guys for a tremendous victory. But I would request them to exercise a little restraint in their celebrations. India has gone through a tremendous tragedy in Uttarakhand, and the nation's minds and souls are with the people who lost their lives. It's a matter of great national tragedy, and the government has yet to figure out what caused this to happen. Whether this was a man-made disaster, which seems to be the case, then what steps were not taken and what they intend to do in the future so that such a tragedy does not repeat itself. It really is not a time for celebrations, and the Indian cricket team would be well advised to exercise some restraint in their celebrations at this point of time. So little relief rally one can still expect, and then the wave of selling will start once again across global stock markets. So please do not add any positions. Do not take this as a turnaround or an overreaction to Ben Bernanke, which is now turning itself around. I think you see more selling coming in. So stay calm and stay out of the markets. Take care. Have a nice day, and do watch for unusual movement in the Nifty once again today. Thanks. Bye bye.